initial few batches will come from the factory, maybe initial 1 or 2 batches, but the rest everything is done in India. This is just to smoothen out the process. All right. Let's look at the performance and see what's under the hood. We partnered with one of the best companies in the world, Qualcomm. Our partners are here. We are really, really happy with the way the phone has come out. The output is stunning. We're using Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 in this product, and you can throw anything on this chipset and it will work amazingly well. Yeah. So thank you guys. I just have a small video for for everyone, so that you can just have a flavor of Snapdragon 410. Can we have the video, please? So the phone is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 410, quad-core 1.2 gigahertz, Cortex-A53, which is 60% faster than the Cortex-A7, giving you fantastic battery management, faster apps, better multitasking, better battery management. A very, very important point, true 64-bit as a processor. Now just remember this, what I said, true 64-bit, because 64-bit I explained last time, and all of you guys know that 64-bit, as a technology is superb. So just keep this in mind to improve the operation speed. Of course, 4G, LTE. This phone is also, so 4G LTE is fine. This phone is also equipped with VoLTE and eMBMS that has been activated in this. So this means it is a future-ready phone. Whenever the new network comes on VoLTE and eMBMS, this phone will be ready to use. We have kept all those things in terms of as a future-ready phone in mind. And of course, on 4G, you can download a full HD movie in flat 4 minutes. Of course, you use DDR3, which again provides you faster bus speeds and high throughputs. And consumes 30% less power. One GB of RAM inside, 8 GB of storage. So when we were designing this phone, we were working on something like this, and now I like to emphasize you on last to last slide when I said true 64-bit. If you have to have a phone which is true 64-bit, then this means your software should also, it's not only hardware, the software should also be true 64-bit. And the Android L release 64-bit, the performance will only be optimized and the experience will be fantastic if you use 2 GB and 16 GB. So this phone comes with 2 GB and 16 GB of internal memory. This means it's a true 64-bit product, processor 64-bit, as well as the software. Against Adreno 306 GPU, great graphic performance, low latency, supports all flex render. This means you can throw out any games, any performance parameters, and this processor will handle and will throw back stunning and fantastic results. Sensors, again, a very, very important point and important feature. We have included all sensors which are used in flagship phones because we wanted to give you the best experience. We wanted to give you a flagship experience. So we have used all sensors here, including a G sensor, an L sensor, a P sensor, 6-axis, E-compass. This means you throw any game or any task at Yuphoria and it will perform. Just to summarize, under the hood, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 410, 1.2 gigahertz quad-core architecture, 64-bit, a true 64-bit, Adreno 306 GPU, a 2 GB RAM, 16 GB ROM, 4G LTE with VoLTE and eMBMS enabled, Bluetooth 4.0 and dual SIM under the hood. Audio. There's one thing I just want to emphasize on this phone. We wanted to give you the best audio experience, and hence we decided to use the best audio components in this. So Yuphoria will come equipped with a Wolfson chipset, stereo, inside Yuphoria. So this means your audio experience is going to be truly, truly outstanding and amazing. A pure sound and true microphonics. This means the output is going to be, your in-ear is going to be fantastic. And for speakers, we are again using AAC speakers, which is being used by all flagship phones. So this means your audio experience on Yuphoria is going to be outstanding. We are giving you the best in-class sound clarity. And why I'm emphasizing that we have used all the best components on this, because this phone has everything what is best in class. Look at the speaker output. Music dB value 85. Compare this music dB value with a couple of the, we tried comparing this with some of the phones in the market. Look at how high Yuphoria scores. 85 versus 66.3 versus 66. So this clearly shows the sound is outstanding on this phone. Of course, you're using a dual mic for noise cancellation. And of course, low power consumption, so a beautiful, beautiful experience on audio. Camera. Again, we wanted to give you a fantastic experience for camera. So we designed the camera to perfection. And we have used the chipset. I'll come on the chipset, but let's see the alignment of this camera first. As I said earlier, it's a centrally aligned camera and works really, really well in terms of taking the images. So when the camera is not centrally aligned, normally you hold your phone like this, and if the camera is on the sides, normally you like to block your camera with your finger. If you can see, we just tried taking some images. So this is what we mean centrally aligned. This means the pictures will come, without any hindrance of your fingers. So great design for camera with the Saturn ring. We have used OV8865 next generation chipset, which provides great images in high and low light areas. So it's a beautiful chipset. It's a next generation chipset. Also, it works really, really well on the power consumption. So it's a next generation chip from OV, what we've been using. We see 2.2 takes beautiful HDR pictures and can also record full HD videos in 1080p. Some of the images what we've been able to take from Yuphoria. If you can see the daylight image. The colors look really, really sharp here. But this is the beauty. Even in low light, you'll be able to capture really, really good quality pictures, which is the beauty of this chipset. So this is a next generation OV chipset. Takes low light pictures amazingly well. Stunning pictures in HDR mode. Stunning. Again, one of my favorite slides. So this reminds me of when we were doing this ITPL matches here. So we had Roger Federer, Pete Sampras, and all those guys in our team. So I was sitting with Pete Sampras, and I asked him, Pete, how do you find India? And Pete said, yeah, it's nice. It's good. So I said, what do you find different? He said, yeah, the food is different, and everybody wants to take a selfie. So this is a selfie crazy nation, and we want you to take the best selfies, and that's why we are using a 5 megapixel selfie camera. If you see, even in the front camera, we are using 4P lens, and it is 86-degree wide angle lens. This means it can capture more, and we have just done a sample shot in our office. I'd just like to show you that, a small comparison slide. If you can see the FOV, 86 degrees, what we have been able to capture. So this means Yuphoria can capture more area, and even look at the quality of image. Makes you look so good. Superb. Quickly, we have so much to show you guys today, so I'll just run through quickly here. Stunning display, 5-inch, as I said, again crowdsourced that size, but it's a full lamination technology. TFT, IPS, black looks more black. stunning display pictures, outstanding results. We're using full lamination technology, which this means more transparent, crisper display, better sunlight legibility, which is very, very important. And of course, sharper images. So a beautiful display on Yuphoria. Look at it with this display, what sort of sunlight legibility we've been able to get. So even in harsh sunlight, you'll have superb sunlight legibility, and that's again one of the highlight features of this phone. This phone has been protected by our friend sitting here from Corning. Thank you so much, guys. We're using the third generation Corning Gorilla Glass here. They produce one of the best glasses for phones. So this means your phone is always protected, scratch resistant, really, really tough. You can achieve 5x more toughness than the normal soda lime glass. So this means this phone will be really, really sturdy and scratch resistant, which is required here in India. So we have a small test video, which we wanted to show you, but my team says that we have to focus more on battery. So again, we care about your battery, about the way you use your phone, about the way the phone has to last long. We're using a high density battery here, 2230 high density mAh. Look at this, quick charge, which again is a feature being used in flagship phones. Quick charge means you can charge your phone, let's say around 65 to 70% in flat 40 to 45 minutes. This again is one feature which is only available in flagship phones, but we have introduced this feature again out here. Now, of course, you will have great music playback of 7 hours, great talk time, video playback of 3.5 hours, and super browsing time. And you can, of course, charge your phone in, let's say, 65 to 70% in less than 40 minutes. Highlight of the phone.